Well, greetings and good morning, business communication students. This is Mr. Doucette once again, week number 6, chapter 4 on revising business messages. And this is probably the most important chapter when it comes to business writing. I'm going to adjust my camera just a bit. And this chapter focuses on what your book says you should spend 50% of your time doing, and that is revising your business message. And so we're going to be looking at that. I really highly encourage you to not skim this chapter, but really dive deep into it because a lot of the concepts that it teaches are going to be very relevant to all of the writing assignments that you're going to be doing, especially in how your document looks. So we'll be discussing that in this week's chapter, but I'm going to go ahead and share our course in Canvas. Sorry, I got to stop sharing where I was at, and I need to go to reshare our course. There we go. Okay, so now you should be seeing our homepage in Canvas, and obviously we are in module number 1 still. We're actually ending module 1 this week, so keep that in mind. That means there will be your first exam. So I'm going to scroll down here. Let's see. Yep. So we have, of course, our check-in assignment on chapter 4. There's some questions, and make sure you give me a thorough answer. The reason I give you the check-in assignments is they are pointing you to what I consider the most critical information that you need to know and understand, and also what will be on the exam. So make sure you give a thorough answer. Some of you are giving me like one sentence, and it's not convincing me that you're getting the concepts that are there. So please give me at least a few sentences, 3 sentences of an answer. Give me substantial detail as much as you can of the questions that are being asked. Those are very important. There is a PowerPoint on chapter 4, which is very helpful. So make sure you review that. It's got a lot of good detail in it. And then you have a quiz on chapter 4. And I probably should not give you a quiz on chapter 4. I might remove that if nobody's taken it yet. But either way, you get to take it 3 times. So it does kind of help you prepare for some of the questions that you might be asked on the exam. And then you have your first exam. But you also have your individual I will be removing that quiz. And then you have your individual presentation and your discussion post. And both of those are due this week as well. So I'm going to get rid of this quiz. You won't have that, but you will have your check-in assignment, and then you'll have your exam. But then you need to finish these 2 assignments. So um, your discussion post, again, was the do's and don'ts of effective business presentations. And so I'm going to go ahead and change that to not read continue, but to read complete, because you need to complete that by this week. I'm going to change the date to this week. So we will go to there, and that is going to be due. And so make sure you complete that. And that assignment is meant for you to not just make one list, but to make an initial list, then comment on other students' lists, learn something from their lists, and then maybe improve yours and give me then a final list. And you may want to be doing that final list this week if you've already made an initial post. So make sure you do that this week and get that done. Oops, let me go back to modules. So that's that assignment. And then we are going to be also completing our individual presentations. And this is where you're recording yourself giving a PowerPoint presentation of your 4 most significant life events. We did do a Zoom session on this, and I discussed it. I also recorded that Zoom session, and I included it here at the top of the page. I'm going to go ahead and change the date on that. I also need to change Sorry, I need to change the title here to complete individual presentation. So make sure you get that done this week. And I've given you, I think, 5 weeks to get this done. So you started it on 210, and now it's going to be 316. So I've given you like 5 weeks to do it. So please get that turned in. Keep in mind that you may have some trouble uploading that document once you've recorded it in PowerPoint, and it may be very large, or you may have a bad internet connection. So you may want to submit it to YouTube. If you put it into YouTube, but you need to make it public, and I know some people are uncomfortable with that, but it's only really surprising who might read it, I guess. But you can put it up there at least while we're doing the assignment, copy the link, and then paste the link into your assignment submittal, which is basically hitting the word reply at the bottom of this page. And then that'll allow you the opportunity to to submit it, and you don't need to submit the actual video, just submit a link from YouTube. So anyway, I changed that to complete. My computer's going to be running slow now that I'm doing this. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this week. But again, you have spring break next week, so enjoy that. If for some reason you've missed some assignments and you want to, go back and make them up, you're welcome to do that during the spring break. The other thing that I want to make you aware of, though, is that the check-in assignments, however, are not available to be done after they're due. I don't open those back up. So if you've missed those, you've missed those points, but you still can make up anything else that you may have missed. So keep that in mind. You can do that during the spring break. Just let me know. You don't even need to let me know. I think they're going to be remaining open. So make sure you complete those though during the spring break, and that'll help you get caught up. So anyway, if you need me anytime during this week or even next week during spring break, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm still teaching at other colleges, so I'm still available and around, and I'd be happy to help you with whatever you might be struggling with or need answers to. But until the week after spring break, I'll be back on video that Monday with what to expect in the next module of our course. So have a great spring break, everyone, and you will see me then.